shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear.
Whose technology is on the fritz today? And who's having a crazy day today? Am I the only one who's having a crazy day today? I forgot my earrings. Another crazy day. So we are going to be diving more into ClickUp 3.0. Who is excited about ClickUp 3.0? Who? Have you tried it yet? Have you worked with it? Have you watched Monday's video about my 3-part framework about how to build SOPs in ClickUp, because they are now looking a lot more like they are doing in Notion. And before we dive into the whole ClickUp thing and documents thing, yes, I actually still have water. I haven't even had time to go grab more water. Are we sure it's Wednesday today and not Monday? Gustavo is in the house. Gustavo is actually going to join us when? In January. In January. You are joining us twice in January, talking about how you moved your team from Jira to ClickUp and how you are running sprints on ClickUp. So that's going to be fun. Also, new thing happening on the channel. Look, Ellen just joined. Ellen was the first one. You are now seeing right below me a join button. We're still polishing a couple of things up, but you should see the join button, which is now officially released. Ask Evie YouTube now has a membership. We are dropping the bio on coffee. It's just too much mess. There's too many things happening all at the same time. if you join below, it's $9.99 a month. We are going to be having a private channel on Discord just for the members. We are working right now. You're going to be getting fancy emoji badges that grow the longer you stick around as a member on the channel. So again, we are still polishing a couple of things up. Ellen, I also haven't forgotten about you. We'll figure out why it didn't send you over to the Discord channel. We'll figure it out. All the technology, I swear. And apparently I'm not the only one who is all meetings, I swear. I literally only had a bagel so far, and that's it. I didn't even have my smoothie this morning. Started with the ground running. Okay. It'll be so much fun having you on. So much fun. Now, Gustavo is using Docs 3.0 already. So I'm excited about that. If you watched Monday's video, 2 days ago. Yeah, Monday's video. I was already diving a little bit into Docs 3.0, and I want to talk about a couple of things that are happening. It seems like we found a bug, by the way, where things are a little bit going wonky. But let's start in the beginning, because Sam, where is she? Am I calling her out again and she's not here? Sam found Zep's notification of structuring documents, and there's a couple of things going on. So let me screen share. There we go. So one of the major things that happened in Docs 3.0 is we moved from this view, which is like, to a list view. Love it. By the way, let me go over here. So we actually have, why is this both the same? This is supposed to be my sandbox. Come on, sandbox. Let's do the sandbox. So we got the list view. And as you already can see, you can see locations in here. So what Zep was talking about in his message, in that notification that he posted, that post, whatever you want to call it, he was talking about that we ask for folders. Now, if they would have put folders in here, we would have two different types of folders. Oh, if you would have put folders in here, we would have two different types of folders. So when we go into the task, we have folders in here too. So what they decided to do, let's hide these really fast. What they decided to do is we can now add documents right in here. So add a new document. You now can not only add a new folder into a space, you can add a new document into a space. Do we have that in here too? No, it's really just in space. He was talking about folders too. So we can't add a document from here. Duh, we can. There it is. Duh. It's not in the dots, it's in the plus. So in the plus, we have, you can add new lists to that folder, or you can add a new document to the folder. So you don't even have to go into the docs section. You can do that right from here. Now I want to test something. We just added a document to that folder, and we are saying test. Now, what happens? I don't want to delete that folder. One of the things we're going to have to test out is what happens if we archive or delete. You know what? Let's just archive it. No, I'll show you something. We'll delete it and we'll bring it back. So we'll delete this. Gone, right? And we just called it test, and it's gone in here too. It's gone. So you guys need to pay attention what you are doing, because the document is going to be gone if you attach it to a folder and then you delete the folder. Oh, I forgot to bring my microphone in. I'm getting louder here in a second. There we go. Now you should be hearing me better. So pay attention with what you delete. Luckily, we have the trash and we can just restore it again from here. Thank God. If you didn't know, you have a trash bin. You can restore a lot of things. So now that this is back, we have a test document right there, and the test document is back too. So that is the downside of things, where I'm a little bit like, no, I'm not so sure I'm liking this, because I want to keep the documents, even though, no. So my personal preference right now is actually doing new documents right in here. And we are doing the test 2 document. Have that in here, and it's not connected to any location. That way, when the location gets deleted, the document does not get deleted too. That is one of the big things where I get the whole attaching it to a folder, putting it into that structure. Love the idea, totally does the job. The problem is, just because I am deleting or archiving a specific location doesn't mean I actually want to delete or archive that document too. That's where I'm struggling with that setup. So be careful with that. If it's connected to something and you are losing that location, whatever, archiving, the document is going to be gone too. So, with that, are you using Documents 3.0? Let me know. I know Gustavo is using it. Cool. Let me see really fast before we dive more into this. Yes, I really like that option of adding docs to spaces, and I already used it. Document that explains the workflow processes for that space. Yes. Oh, thanks for the like, by the way. So if you like the video, go hit the like button right below. And don't forget, we now have an exclusive membership too. There's a join button below now. If you join, I actually get to pop you up too. Documents. This is what I'm doing with documents I know I need and want to keep. So Leon, you're not using Documents 3.0 yet? We're curious. What are you using? Google Docs? Still use Google Docs too, don't get me wrong. Not everything is in ClickUp. Or are you using a regular word processor? I've literally been talking all day. So what I like to do is, yeah, I'm screen sharing. What I like to do with a lot of my documents right now is, why are you not showing my mouse? What's happening here? Ah, there we are. Now you're seeing my mouse again. I am not adding a location to anything, and I then link the actual document where I need it. So one of the things we are building out right now is actually a hub. Let's build a hub out. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. All good. Fine. Just create the space. Thank you. So what we are doing with that is, for example, SOPs. SOP 1. Cool. Have a company hub, have a list for your SOPs, have a list for wikis, have a list for FAQs, whatever you want to do. And then we use a URL field. Let me see if I have one in here already. URL. Yep. And I just use a URL field to then grab whatever I need from the document. So either way, okay, either I grab the share link right up here. Again, we'll talk about settings and all kinds of stuff here in a second. There's the private link. You can set a public link, whatever you want to do, and we'll grab that link and plug that into the URL. Or we grab the page specific link and add that to the task. So that's how we are sorting things still to this day. So I like the folder sorting. The problem is that I am moving so many things around. I don't want to lose my document just because I moved folders around. But that's my thing. Okay, Leon. I'm using Notion right now and thinking about switching ClickUp. What do you like about Notion? Using Notion as that data hub. And what do you want to accomplish? Let's see if we can make you switch. As I talked in my other video, I do like the full screen, and we do have a couple of things in here where we can build out our page. Let me move myself over. Flying over. Look at that easy. I do like where things have gone with ClickUp Docs 3.0. We're definitely getting more capabilities in here. This is all the visual stuff, the whole adding cover images or not. And again, I mentioned that in the SOP video. You can use unsplashed images on your website too, not just only in here. And I love how they integrated it, and I don't even have to deal with it. No downloading, no uploading, no doing other things. Cover images, again, talked about all of these in the video. Let's dive in a couple of other things. Relationships and backlinks. So current page or your entire document. What page links are there in there? What backlinks are there in there? External links. I love how the system automatically calculates and adds those all up for you. Your templates. Templates and templates and templates and more templates. What else we have here? Comment section. Those ones I think are actually on page level. Let's test this. Test 2. Comment. Okay, so there's a comment on that page. It doesn't funnel up though to the main document, does it? Yeah, it gets a little bit hidden. So right now, where I'm concerned about with all of this is that comments on documents, they get hidden. Let me see if when I actually tag, can I tag myself? Test, who do we have? I don't have anybody else in here. We can connect to tasks, so there is that. I like that. And docs. I'm not assigned to anyone, so they actually should be popping up in... Why aren't they showing up in assigned to me? They are assigned to anyone. So there is that comment thing going on where I'm like, I don't know yet how I feel about the whole comment on documents because it doesn't funnel up into the main document. It just stays on the page. And you know what? Let me test something. No, you just saw my database. Let's use an old document and let's, poor kitty. Yeah. Okay, I can do my own test comment. So it actually is assigned Now I need to log in with my test comment to actually, with my test account, to figure out if that actually pops up somewhere. But again, long story short, with testing the whole comment, till we have a centralized comment notification of things, stuff going on, I would stay away from that comment section. Don't care much for it. There was talking about exporting documents. You can export documents as HTML, PDF, Markdown, or print. So we've seen those before. We had that before. We also got our document settings and all the things. Leon, did we lose you? Oh, no, I'm covering you. There we go. How are you using Notion, and what are you considering to switch from? So where I'm trying to go is, does it make sense for you to switch to ClickUp right now away from Notion, because that's always some work? Or does it make more sense to wait for a couple more releases and updates on documents? It is a nice setup. What I do like is integrations of, no, that was the wrong one, that one. Being able to easily add any kinds of lists right in here. I already bugged the dev team where I'm like, can we make that in the same aspect ratio as it is? Because right now, that embed is not the same aspect ratio as the list is in full screen, which becomes troublesome for me a little bit when I am embedding a calendar view. So we are working a lot with calendars. Let me grab one. There's a calendar. Share. Let's use a public link. Copy public link. Simply because working with content, we like the where are we? Oh, there we are. We like the calendar view. If you've watched my content creation video, nope. I need the embed. If you watched my content creation video, you've seen how we are using the content calendar to work with content and see a visual content calendar from all the things that are coming up. Now, the thing is, we can scroll down, yes, but you can't see the full size aspect ratio as you can when we are going straight into the actual calendar view. So what I would like to see is this full calendar view in that embed. Cool. So that's what we've been playing around with. Who of you has watched the SOP video for Monday? Did you get a couple new ideas out of it? Okay, so Leon, I am using Notion as a general database for everything. It seems too customizable. It does make sense to switch. I'm learning more about ClickUp. If it's really just a general database, yeah. If you haven't gone full pro setup in Notion, totally. Especially when you have everything in here. With the features of what I like. Hold on, there we go. What I like is Notion to me never made sense for project management. The task management in there, due dates, repeat, schedule. It's a great database. I don't think it's a great project management system. With that, I'm all about project management. I'm about getting tasks done. I'm about being efficient, about the actual doing. Everything else I can add to that, right? So being able to grab my doing and easily integrate it with the supporting material and the database around the doing, that's where I love the whole Docs 3.0 and things happening, and being able to combine that where I'm already working. So that's me. Do you guys have any questions about Docs 3.0? I pretty much just ran through all of this and pointed out a couple of things that are going on. Let me see, what else was Sam talking? Oh God. Open original. So this is the post that Sam was actually talking about. Hold on, copy of screen share. That one. So Zep was talking about how they released the ability to group docs and folders, as well as the ability to add tags to docs. So the wording is a little bit confusing, ability to group docs into folders. What he's talking about is what I showed you, that you can, in your sidebar, right in here, you can group your docs into that. You can get them into folders. You can now place docs into folders in your sidebar within spaces. Additionally, you can utilize tags to keep your docs organized outside of the sidebar. So that piece, what he is talking about is that right there, where you can have, oh, look at that. Are private tags new? I never worked much with tags, so are private tags new? What you can do in here is you can sort them and say, okay, SOP tag, and I can add a private tag of, okay, this needs to be updated if I want it private. Look, I can even change the color or rename it. This is why I have a sandbox, so I'm not screwing up my own setup. Okay. Yeah. So looks like we're gonna convert you over to Docs 3.0, huh? How is that? Now you just need to figure out, do you just want to plug them into your docs section? Do you want to attach them to the file structure and the sidebar? What tags using? So what I showcased in Monday's video is this structure right here. We're building out for the content creation template, which was supposed to be released today, but your girl over here had a rough week. The structuring of building these SOPs. I was talking about making the first page a big overlay, then diving into the content creation, making sure embedding, even though you can't see it right now, how I wish we could see it in that full page aspect ratio, you easily can open it up because it's linked, it's embedded. You can just pop it open and there it is. And I need to fix my Google Drive syncing issue because there we go. And there is the embed right there. My calendar is loading with all the things. So even though we might not be able, we might not be able to see the full calendar. Like I can, oh my God, this is new. This was not possible before. I've tried that 100 times. I swear I've tried that multiple times. It was never possible. They snuck an update in, didn't they? Look at that. Okay, Your girl is happy over here. Can we do the same thing with the list? What just happened here? Let's refresh that. Okay, I'm happy. Since when can we resize? This is I tried that. It did not work. Okay, let's see. Oh, is that a list that I deleted? Let me check. Let's see if we can. I did? Am I that drunk? Maybe I'm that drunk. Okay, that embed is resizable. That list is not resizable. Okay, so embed is resizable. I think we even can stretch that out. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Calling me out. I still love you. Yeah. Can we stretch this out though? Nope. Nope. We can scroll through them. Okay. Yeah. This means I'm gonna have to totally dig into this. I like that. Sweet. Still, I can't believe you called me out. Did I really do that before on a live? Maybe I did. It's been that bad, but we still cannot make the list a little bit bigger. Oh, I'll go for it. But yeah, then it's just making sure you are structuring everything right. Everything's fine. So, do you guys have any ClickUp Docs 3.0 questions? Is there anything you are trying to make happen? Something you wish it had? Now is your chance. Speak or be silent. What is that phrase? I was trying to be funny and it didn't work out at all. Don't try to be funny on a, yeah. After a crazy Wednesday, don't try to be funny. Okay, I'm not completely losing my senses. Thank God. So yes, I tried that before on a live show and it didn't work, and now it works. Okay, I'm not completely losing all of my brain cells. I'm happy about that. It's been a week. I would have an excuse. At least I don't have an excuse. I'm not even drinking today. Ah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for saying, yeah. Welcome to my life today, and it's not done yet. I still have to write some emails and follow up with a couple of clients. Dream. You know I love me some dreams. Okay, imagine once they finished Whiteboard, all the possible integrations. You had to go there, didn't you? You did have to go there, right? Because if you use documents as meeting notes, you can combine the things with the whiteboard and the brainstorming on top of the document, right? Just embed the whiteboard into the document. The task list underneath, other things you could do. Ooh, can we embed whiteboards into dashboards? Should be, right? Because then you can combine doc on one side, whiteboard on the other side. Ooh. Yeah, especially with us talking in January on how you are running sprints, and I know you are running sprints through dashboards. Combining that with whiteboards and documents. Ooh, now we're talking. Yeah. So can we? Whiteboard is a view. Hold on. Let's make some magic happen. Okay, screen share. You get to follow me. So if we're going back into tasks and we just add, this is why I have whiteboard. Okay, we're doing a little testing. If you have questions or a wish list, pop them in now so that I catch those with a time delay before we are done streaming. Cool. Got that. We now sharing in permission, public link. Oh, it's not a public link yet, but we can use private link. So public link is coming soon. Private link, just grab whatever. And we are going into editing mode. And then we add a widget, which is embed. Custom embed. Powwow. Yes, no, maybe. Do we need the full HTML? Add widget. Let it load. I'm officially hungry. What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? Make me even more hungry. Okay, so we can do that. And we can write on it too. So that's a possibility. Do we actually have a... No. Nope. So we can use the embed feature to pull in the whiteboard into a dashboard, and it fully functions with everything. Have a document on the side for meeting notes. Have the task list with it. Ooh. Yep. That is going to be fun. I'm excited about that. And again, I'm like, we talk whiteboards. Whiteboards are good for beginner whiteboard users. Pro users that are going completely crazy that's a whole nother story. We will have a really, really good start to whiteboards in combination with Docs 3.0. Oh, 2022 is going to be fun. Yeah, it's embedding with the menu on the top menu and everything else. Here you go. Let's screen share one more time. Yeah, it shows my favorites on top and everything. So it's not embedding the view, it's embedding the whole thing. Did I grab the right link? But we can embed it. That's all that matters right now. And it's a private view. It's a private link. So the moment we get the public link, that should be changing. So sharing in permission, getting this public link right here, that should be changing that. Yeah. So that'll be interesting playing around with that. Okay, that's it for me today. I have some yummy chicken soup, freshly cooked today, right on the stove waiting for me. So I finally have dinner at 4:45 at night. I'll see you again. I don't have a topic yet for next week. I'll see you again next week. Am I seeing you next week? Are we coming holidays up? What's happening? No holidays yet. I will see you next week, Wednesday morning for the Fast Forward show with Ecamm. That is going to be our last one. And then in the evening with ClickUp Unplugged. If you are not yet in the Discord channel, right there. And we just announced right below the YouTube membership, $9.99 a month, you are getting a member-only access on the Discord channel. We are figuring out the bug why Ellen was the first one to sign up. Look at that. She was the first one, jumped right on it. Love it to pieces. We're figuring out why YouTube membership is connected to the Discord channel. There is the role is set up and all the technology and all the things. but somehow she didn't get moved into it. So we're figuring that out, what's happening there. Till then, I will add you manually and all the things. So check out the join button. You're also getting the ClickUp started getting training for that. Whole bunch of things happening. And thanks for the subscription. We have a new subscriber on the channel. All the fanciness happening today. All the fanciness. I'll see you guys in the Discord channel, especially you, Gustavo, because you are always busy over there. And live again next Wednesday. Thanks for joining me. Love you all. Enjoy December because 2022 is going to be crazy. I'll see you soon.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee.